What's up, y'all? Real quick. Everything we discuss, or anything we really discuss in any one of our episodes, is meant for comedic intent. This is for fun, which is a bunch of nerds talking about nerd stuff, plastic robots, or anime, what have you. None of it is meant to be taken personally. If you take it personally, that might be a you thing, not a us thing. But just an FYI, this is all just for fun. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and back to the show.
All my fellas, all my fellas, all my fellas, all my fellas, all my fellas.
Woo! Oh boy, man! That break was a lot longer than I thought it would be. It's just I got really freaking lazy. I'm not gonna lie, man. Plus work travel yet again, and yeah, man, I just like didn't do things. Damn, sorry, y'all. That
Hey,
was on me.
hey,
It'd
look,
be
you,
like
you
that.
weren't the only one. I was traveling for 2 weeks. I was literally away from home for 2 weeks. Like, I get it.
But yeah. Without further ado, baby, let's get this started. We here Thunderbolt Radio once again. So, what's up, Seth? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Hey, man, how's it going? Happy to be here, like always.
Awesome. And what's up, Jayhan? What's up, man?
What's going on? Hello? Doing pretty good.
Great. This is awesome. Don't forget your towel. Yes. Anyways, that's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing. If y'all ain't hit the game, but well, welcome. We're actually gonna do another little quick update episode. We're gonna talk about some really cool things today. And also we're gonna announce our group build. Again, you don't have to, you're not gonna have to, tag along. But if you do, it'd be awesome. We're gonna raffle some stuff off, but we're gonna talk about that later. In the meantime, we got some updates. You got anything? You guys got anything new? Anything new in? Any new backlog? Any purchases and such?
Yes.
Any more third party? Any more poverty grid?
Oh, I got recently built the JMS Transient Gundam because at the time I bought it, Bandai hadn't reprinted it yet, but now it's back. So it's just like, hey, well, I already built mine. So I mean, and it doesn't feel any different than the Bandai one at all. Like I'll put it on camera because I'm talking about it. But like, yeah, the JMS Transient Gundam, Chinese made, but like it feels good. It's like there's nothing wrong with it. Oh shit, fell off the base. But anyway, why do I keep timing shit like that? Just like
That's peak quality right there. Peak quality with that third party. Right
I mean,
there.
well, like okay, that was my fault. But like, remember the time I was talking about the real great G3, and like, there's nothing, like there's nothing really like that bad about. Oh, the leg fell off. Remember the shit?
We're
But
over here
other than
trying to
that,
do some like Mecha Guy Kotsu shit.
Oh,
if I was gonna do that, I'd
It's
be
like
like,
it's
hey,
not
what's
that
up,
bad. Falls
guys?
apart.
Like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Jayhound here with the SMP Blue Beat, or for us older kids back in the '90s, Big Bad Beetleborgs. That's what I would do if I was
man,
making that episode.
I can already see the comment section right now. Oh my god, y'all making fun of Mick I go to? Like, nah, man, it's all in
I
jest. Damn.
I don't want to sneak this
Hey,
my
My
for the
God.
proposal, but I
Nah,
just
man, we know because here at Thunderbolt Radio, we don't do sneak disses, we do real disses. So yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, Jayhound, you might actually enjoy this. So I took some time this morning and watched a video on the entire history of Metal Hero.
I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking about
good
because
stuff.
it's popped up for me.
Man,
Yeah,
y'all some nerds.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So I haven't picked it up yet. I'm waiting for it to come out, and I'm not going to try to pronounce this because I don't speak Chinese, and I'm not going to try. But there is a Mechacore Industries 1/100 scale Moon Gundam coming out, third party Moon Gundam, and there we go.
You mean the Moon Gundam with the quant head?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But I like it, and I'm gonna get it, and it's like $50. So
Man.
F it, we ride.
This guy's out here supporting the
Oh.
Chinese government.
China.
China. Oh boy.
Oh my god! But no, I haven't gotten anything. I'm trying to think. Was I home for it? Did I talk about going to USA Gundam store on here yet?
Not yet. No. You
No.
were already. You were out.
Yeah. So while I was I went down to Universal with my wife, and while I was down there, I drove from Orlando, Florida, like an hour or like 50 minutes to Daytona, and I actually went to USA Gundam store and I bought a couple things there. I got the Transient Glacial Gundam, and I also got a Lightning Zeta Gundam. I finally got one. I'm very, very happy about that. And while I was there, I actually got to meet Zaku Aurelius.
I was gonna say something.
Don't you do it?
Fuck it. Does he? So is he just like Ben Stein and like in real life, like the whole like slow speak, or like did he?
No,
is he normal? Like
he's a normal dude. Like he's super nice. Like he sat there and talked to me for like 5-10 minutes. Like just a really good dude. I enjoyed the little bit of time I got to spend talking to him, and talked to me about kits and just his transition coming back from Korea. He's been back for a couple years, but like the whole transition period, it was just cool to talk to him. He's a normal dude. Like he's definitely got a personality. I like him a lot. It was cool interaction. I liked it.
that's awesome.
10
That's
out of
good to
10.
hear. That's good to hear. That's great to hear. So it seems that he didn't hold you long enough for Takeshi Iori to come and arrest you for buying all that third party.
I mean, if they were going to arrest me, they were going to arrest them because they had a bunch of Effect Wings and third-party kits and Lizards and the Tall Geese knockoff in there. So, like, we were all going down.
Speaking of that thing, I hit up Sleeping Panda on my hey man. Next shipment y'all get of those, I'm gonna need one.
The Lizard, the not Sazabi with the dual
The
Gatwings.
not tall
monument.
geese.
Oh, the Monument.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
And I'm gonna paint it like the tall geese because like I have a 1/60th or a PG of the suits that I like. It's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow because I have a PG of the freaking Strike Freedom, so that it's like I guess I like it. But the tall geese, man, it's like that's my favorite. It's my favorite wingsuit. So I have to.
So the Monument and the Lizard. It reminds me of a Cat Williams joke when he was talking about, I bought a Chrysler 300 because it looks like a Phantom. Yeah, until a Phantom pulls up next to you. You're like, I don't even want to be on this street anymore. It looked like a Phantom till a Phantom pull up next to you. I don't even want to be here anymore.
Damn, that's hurtful, but it's hilarious.
It looked like the Moon Gundam, but not the Moon Gundam.
That's all I'm gonna keep saying.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely got some
that's
double O in
actually
there.
like it does, and I like what they did with the Psycho Plate. It's not actually a Psycho Plate; it's actually housing for weapons. So, like the whole Crescent Moon backpack thing has like, I think it's 3 guns and 3 swords in it, or something like that. It's really wild.
That's insane. I like that because I built the. This is a sad day, but my last Magine suit for now. Well, my last Magine high grade. I built the Count for Amazing, and when I was putting these back compartments together, like I like the fact that it holds like it does the thing that I like. It holds weapons.
Yeah. So it's 4 and 4. So it's 4 guns and 4 swords.
Okay,
There it goes. There we go.
that's cool. That's pretty sweet. So it's not a Psycho Plate.
No, it's like sheathing.
So technically, it's still it's obviously not the Moon Gundam.
But I mean, it still stacks like the Moon Gundam Psycho Plate.
Yeah.
And I get that, but I'm saying the whole like of course it's not the same thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you want to talk about somebody seeing something's like, yeah, I like that. I'm gonna make it my own to just like skirt the lawsuit. They did
Copy my homework. Don't make it obvious.
it.
But
Like get up to the
Get
edge
at least
of the
2
lawsuit.
of them wrong.
get them to the point where they're going to waste money because they got nothing. They can't stand on shit. I did get a pretty decent chunk of the P Bandai came in this month. I'm like looking at the stack. It's like the Rigazi, the side F Rigazi, the Charge Counterattack Rigazi, the Gundam base one, the one of the Hazels, the Hazel Custom, Gym Night Seeker, Semi Striker, Blast Impulse, Gym Command Space, and there's one more back there that I can't hold on. Oh, and two of the Gym 3s. Yeah, it was a and I did get a Master Grade Turn A.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
I like that
Didn't
after
expect
all
that.
the ones that I named, that's the one that caught your attention.
But, I mean, I have a high grade turn A, but like I like them. Like I like old Mustache Gundam.
It's weird, but I mean, it's one of those things where like so Fall Dog Hobby told me that I should try it, that I should give it a shot, because he's like, hey, out of master grade builds, it's an interesting build. You should definitely give it a shot. I'm like, okay.
I specifically like it for the leg design and like all of like the heat sink on the back of the legs looks really cool to me.
I want to paint those heat sinks like a metal, like duraluminum. So because I just don't like the fact that it's white. I'm like, no, man, those are heat sinks. They should look a little different. So
I think they're supposed to be gray.
well, like I'm gonna get with it and see what I can do with it. It'll be another partial paint. I'm really beginning to kind of like enjoy that. But yeah, just kind of. Oh, and this was a recent acquisition. Yesterday I went to Hobby Lobby, and I bought two like those wooden and chamfered like bases, or not bases. They're like plaques or whatever. And I bought several sheets of polystyrene because I'm gonna try my hand at building a custom base.
Yes. So that's actually my goal for next year. So I spent this whole year focusing on like kit bashing and custom building and scratch building. And I feel like I'm in a good spot with that. I'm on a good learning curve. So while I'm on it, I'm going to switch and start working on some dioramas for next year.
So Luke and I were talking earlier today, and I have two avenues that I'm thinking about for GBWC 25, and I mean both of them involve doing a custom base. One of them is more involved than the other, but one of the builds involves heavy kit bashing, while the other one does not. So it stands to reason that I might go the kit bashing route with the slightly smaller base and really kind of like go outside my comfort zone for GBWC 25. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm a little terrified, but I think it'll come out good. I have confidence that it'll work. I just need to like
You need to show yourself you can do it.
get my hands on it. You know what I mean?
Push your limits. Test
But
yourself.
yeah, push the limits, test yourself. Make Sei Iori and Yuma Kisaka proud.
That's what it's all about.
Because gunplay is freedom. Yes, I say it. Good shit.
And we mean it.
I
Yep.
mean that shit.
Mean that shit.
How dare you? Yes, yeah. I still love that clip in Build Fighters Try when the fucking Tryon 3 pops up. And everybody's just like, huh?
The fuck?
And then Meijin Kawaguchi with a freaking sweat, like little sweat, like, yes, but gunplay is freedom.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That was good shit, man.
But,
I love Build Fighters so much.
But speaking of GBWC,
Segue.
Seth, how'd your GBWC go, bro?
Well, it went a little something like this.
Yeah.
So
My man.
for those of y'all listening that aren't watching the video, I am actually holding one of the first place crystal trophies. It's wild. I've been entering GBWC for several years now, and it feels good.
So for the folks watching on YouTube, let me go ahead and share my screen here so you guys can see the winning piece.
Speaking of making Sei Iori proud, it is a Strike Custom.
Yeah, see, he liked that shit.
That at sorry. With the recommendation from Jayhound, I've actually changed the name of the build since I posted it on my Instagram. So it's not the Strike Gundam Spec 2 anymore. It is now the Strike Gundam Liberator.
Yeah. So So here's a few shots that he had from his build. These shots are not what you see on his Instagram. These are actually newer shots that are all. So no, you explain it, man. It's your build, shit.
Oh yeah. So the ones on my Instagram do have a 3D printed rifle from Heavy Weapon System on it that was not allowed for GBWC. So I made a brand new beam rifle using the entry grade Strike Gundam's beam rifle, along with the grenade launcher from the entry grade Ale Striker pack. And added that to the kit just to round off the armament. The backpack is actually made from the Exceed Galaxies backpack with some universe booster parts added to it that I had to like scratch build connections for. And then I've got some universe booster leg parts on it, the chest armor off the universe booster, and then the rail guns on the side skirt are actually off of the backpack for the Perfect Strike Freedom Gundam. And I cut the connection piece off of it, cut the connection pieces for the beam saber handles or the beam saber holders off the Ale Strike, attached them together, and made a new connection piece to hook it into the sides of the Gundam. And then I also put the Perfect Strike Freedom's ankle armor on it. And then I did a combination of the Strike Noir and Freedom Gundam color schemes.
Dude, all in all, this is a really really cool build, especially with the fact that it's simplicity. You know, and that's a lot of a lot of folks tend to overlook simplicity. They tend to think that you need to make this thing the most complex build ever. When often, if you nail the basics, if you nail the fundamentals, you know, it's going to work out. Mm-hmm. One of our local builders, his name is Dustin. He cleaned house in both the Gateway Gunpla contest, and he also took like 6 plaques home at Oklahoma New Type.
Heck yeah!
He his philosophy is always like, if you like ace the fundamentals, then you know everything else will just stack on perfectly. If you half-ass it or just kind of meh on the fundamentals, it's just going to multiply and look even worse later on because those details will come out. So yeah. It's just dude, I love the fact that you had this like great just build up to this, because you came close last year.
I did. I placed second last year.
Damn, so close.
But it's just so close. But this is actually one of the very rare builds that I had an idea for, and a builder on Instagram and YouTube by the name of Nero Ransky actually was the inspiration for this build. He did something in the veins of it, and I took that idea and kind of made it my own. I really wanted to keep the silhouette of the Strike Gundam the same, but I wanted some of that Build Fighters flair that I love so much, which is where the Exceed Galaxy backpack comes in. It's where the Universe Booster stuff comes in. I wanted to keep it simple but cohesive.
I'd say you succeeded very well in spades.
Definitely.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, y'all.
And I'm glad I was able to help. Because we're team set.
Oh, for sure.
Us together.
Yeah, we're ReadyBuilder2.
So this is really a win for Thunderbolt Radio in general.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And like all jokes aside, like I'm gonna get on a soapbox for a second, because something like this, especially for me, could not have happened without the love and support that I get from not only you guys here at Thunderbolt Radio, but our private Discord channel, my Instagram, like everybody that like reaches out and talks to me as a whole. Like, those interactions are what causes me to want to keep going in this hobby. And it culminated in a build like this that was, you know, lucky enough to snag me the trophy this year. So this is just as much everybody else's win and y'all's win as it is mine.
I mean, I put it like 60-30, but all
right. I'm over here like, what do you say to that? Like, how do you respond to that? Did this man out here just being all nice and shit, and I'm over here like, I can't. I don't want to be a troll because he spoke from the heart. But there's nothing really dickish for me to say, because
No, be a troll.
No, but like,
Just a little.
well, the whole like we're Team Flash. No, this is our.
We are ReadyBuilder2 as a collective.
That's right.
Like we are the Borg. Lower shields and surrender your ships.
Assimilate.
We are Legion.
Oh my god! But dude, all in all, like this is crazy because we've talked about doing build fighters inspired builds for a long time, and I've him hawed on what to do, and you dude, you sat down, you got to work, and you did it, and you really the funny thing is that I remember us talking about this idea, and you went back and forth on the backpack. The backpack and the skirts were like the two things that I remember you had like many different ideas about, like, okay, because you didn't want it to look like a strike version of the full package, and you also didn't want it to look like another freedom either. You really wanted it to embody something unique and something like in the middle.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, it's a fine, dude. You threaded the needle real nicely.
Well, and I did want it to feel very build fighters, but at the same time, part of what was going through my head, especially when it came to the side skirts, is what would the strike be like if it was upgraded after the development of the freedom? After Kira got the freedom, what would the strike have become with upgrades if, Mula Flaga needed to pilot it again instead of having the Murasame and Seed Freedom?
God, the Murasame.
So, like, realistically, I'm trying to think of what Mula Flaga's like perfect blend between a strike and a freedom would be, along with build fighters, because who doesn't love build fighters?
I like that idea because like I remember, so like I was watching Seed Freedom the other day while on the flight back, and like just noticing Moo's like style, and man, like the strike really offers that versatility that he has as a pilot, because especially the fact that it has all the different packs and loadouts. This has a nice blend of the three, and depending on if the skirts are the rail guns or if they're the actual beam cannons. So it's just, again, it depends, right? So no, man, I like I said, I like and I love the way that you did the beam sabers. So like, I'm a huge fan of the freaking beam sabers on the like in the hip.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to have them. I mean, besides like already mounted on the arms, like box beam sabers are obviously the best type of beam sabers you can get because they're ready to go. But I think having them on the side skirt is really good. But I also didn't want to go like too over the top and have them like kind of like the way Reiji used them when he like flipped it back and like deployed it backwards.
Hey man, that shit was sick.
It was sick, but I was like, would Mu do that?
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know. You know what he would do? Have the rail guns angle back and fire.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Because the backpack actually, if you look, I've got joints on there. Those rail guns on the backpack are fully articulated.
I like that.
It's dope. Quick tidbit: the beam saber, like the rotating, like hip beam saber, Dragonar did that first. Like Dragonar 1, that's his thing. He did that. I just want to let people know because it has the same director. Like, Fukuda, the director for Seed. Well, no, not Tomino, but like Mitsuo Fukuda, he's the director for Seed. He also worked on Metal Armor Dragonar back in the day. So you can see some Dragonar design elements carry over to Seed. And even, was it Cyber Formula GPX or something like that? GPX Cyber Formula? If you go look at the cars in that anime, which is another one he directed, you can take a look at the Eclipse Gundam and just notice that its transformation is literally just a space GPX car. But anyway, that's a little fun fact, little tidbit.
What he's saying is go watch Dragonar.
Yeah, no,
hey, J-Hound, hey man, ain't none of us watch good anime till J-Hound put us on it, man.
That's right. I had to let people know.
I don't know.
There's better stuff out there.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one that puts you on Seed, Jan.
Well, you
Oh
did
yeah,
it
that
out of
was you.
spite because I kept talking mad shit, and you're like, you can't talk shit about the series until you watch it. And then I watch it, and me over here with the clown makeup. Nah, it's terrible. I hate it. What? Yeah, I bought all the kits now. Ah, shit. I like it. Fuck.
I
Oh,
mean,
look
I
at
had
him
a
like you
point,
see.
man. Don't clown on something you ain't watched.
Nah, man. That's like, how dare you? How dare you take a right away from me? Damn it. I wanted to be ignorant, but no.
I mean, really, regular Seed is fine, and I think we've said this before, but like Seed is fine. Seed Destiny is the one that has problems.
So
But we already said that.
So and I'm gonna throw this over and like give a shout out. When I was on Gunplay and the Goonies, we were doing like a Screw Mary Kill of Gundam series, and they were like, "Well, what
How nice of you to like not say the word that you really
fuck
said
Mary
on that.
Kill?"
There you go.
There you go.
Oh wow,
I forget we
uncensored.
have an MA rating. Yeah, unsubscribe immediately. And they were like, "So how do you describe if you had to describe like Seed and Seed Destiny? How would you do it?" And I was like, "Well." Seed is like that reliable retelling, it's, pretty girl, average grades, whatever. And Seed Destiny is her crazy hot little sister. It's like, there's something wrong, but you can't stop.
He said crazy hot little sister. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Hey, total. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Oh, by the way, so total. Totally forgot about this. Let me get this ready real quick before I share the screen again. Shit. Come on, buddy.
Get it together.
There we go. All right, cool. Let me share this. So, Jayhound, really quick.
Oh, Lord. What is this?
How do you feel about this?
Oh,
Bro, I saw that shit, and I was like, I didn't have anything to say. I was just like, yo, finally, let's finally get it.
So, bro, Butch Mercury out here like still punching above its weight class, and still like does not want to let go. And but now, man, the Desalter, bro, I've been waiting for this thing to come out because this is great Kid Bash material, bro.
You know, go ahead, Seth.
I was going to say, so when I first got into this hobby, I was like, yeah, main Gundams, only want the main Gundams. And now, a decade later, I'm just like, but them grunts, though. Them grunts are where it's at. The gyms, this thing, the Demi Trainer.
Oh, yeah.
The Zaku Phantoms.
Dude, speaking of, like, so let me, okay, cool. Now we can switch off.
Hey, while you're still on there real fast, can you bring up the box art for the MGSD Wing Zero?
That looks hot, doesn't it?
Like, that's so good. That's so good. Like, MGSDs, one, they haven't missed yet. Two, their box arts haven't missed.
That's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be good. Looking forward to it. I still gotta get Barbatos.
It's not Christmas until Hiro Yui asks you if your shelter shield is activated. So this is a November 2024, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a December release for us.
Yeah.
That's gonna be perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
Dude, if I can get it before Christmas Eve, I'll be like, let's build that motherfucker on live, bro.
If any shops are out there and they need another builder to sponsor and send stuff to, I'm available.
Damn, this man out here.
I mean, hey, he's a champion now.
I will.
Damn.
I will rep the ever living crap out of your brand and store. Yeah. Let's go. It'll be like a daily post.
This man out here,
I can be
selling my soul
the champ.
already.
He's the champ.
I get one trophy and I'm already selling out.
Bro, oh my God, dude! All I can think of is that third place trophy, dude. Let's look at the third place. Hey, bro, I got third place in a contest in Tulsa like about two or 3 years ago, and no shit, I shared the certs and I shared that meme at the end of the like the third picture was that. I was like, I know where I'm at. I'm just happy.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this.
How do you say it? Bolanoke?
Bolanoke Saman.
God.
I was going to ask you to pull that up because I'm
Mr.
over here
Sandman.
ready to Anyway, I'm ready to complete my Optimus stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
Is this a Paptimus suit?
Yeah, that's the one he gave to Sarah, and he gave the Palace Athene to Rekoa.
Oh, I need to rewatch Zeta, but I vaguely remember this now.
Yep.
Nah, man, we're
So
gonna have a
it
really
doesn't really
really
do a
good
lot.
Zeta episode. We'll do one. We'll do one like in February. Because what we'll do is we'll go through the. That's fine, man. I got him. I got my shit on my computer.
Hey,
It's fine.
Jay, here you go.
Hmm?
Part 2, man. Your man's on the cover of part 2.
Damn.
Who, Paptimus?
Yeah.
All right,
Damn.
let's get it.
The
my
gaslighter
favorite-
woman.
Favorite
women.
villain. That's right.
Bro,
Gaslight everyone.
I am. For some reason, I am insanely amped for the freaking Zeus silhouette,
Because
It's
it's
cool.
awesome.
dude. Big gun, and I think I'm gonna paint all this gold, like all this. It's supposed to be like a bronze or a gold or whatever. I think I'm gonna
dude.
paint all that shit.
Dude, see if you
Are
can
you?
find some paint that'll match like Cerakoting.
Well, that's just flat. Just do flats. Because I was gonna do is this. I was gonna do the barrels in champagne gold, and then the ugly stuff here, the ugly gold here. I was gonna do that in like Starbright or something.
Are y'all going to buy into Bandai's nonsense and get the Ukatsuki backpack that comes with the adaptation pieces?
So you mean did you already do it? Because of that, yes, I did. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's more of a
'Cause
jam
I
thing
am-
than
I-
me thing.
So, okay, so
So
since
does
you
that mean
have-
I'm gonna have 2 Akatsukis?
Yes. So since you have this pulled up, something that somebody pointed out to me recently is that the Destiny's colors have shifted to line up with the Legend Gundam's colors as a tribute to Rei Zabarel, because that was Shin's boy. Like all through Destiny, that was Shin's boy. So he changed the color of his Destiny to line up with the Legend Gundam.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, if you look at it, like take the backpack off, it's a darker blue. The head's all white now
Yeah.
with the red. It looks like the Legend Gundam color palette.
Yeah. Well, that's
I don't know if that's fact. That's a thing that I heard, and I thought it was interesting.
Yes, spread misinformation, anarchy.
Oh wait.
It's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's fairly close. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty close.
So he tried to line it up because Ray was his boy, like R.I.P. Ray Zabarel, because I don't think he actually ever found out what happened to Ray.
Well, here's the thing though.
mini Round La Crusade?
Yeah.
Many round.
Spoiler alert.
But like, I don't think Shin knew that that version of the Destiny was being made though. So it might just be a nice coincidence.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty surprised to see it again.
So
Let me pick my
speaking
main.
of grunt suits and cooking, I got a little bored the other day, and we're doing something. We're doing something. Check it out. We're doing something.
Is that a Zwart
And other components, but yeah.
and
we're
other
doing something.
components? This man,
That
are
man
you
bashing.
kit bashing?
Shut
I'm
shut
sorry.
up.
Are you kit bashing high grades?
Oh my god, it's different.
Man's over here building high grades. Shame him.
What do you mean building high grade? See all this shit? What are you talking about? Shit. Damn. I'm
You
insulted.
Dude, you have given me so much grief over the years about my preference to high grades.
Yeah. And I'll continue.
Just
That shit
be
ain't
like
gonna
me.
stop the beat.
Just build everything. There you go. That's what I do.
You mean
the beatings will
build
continue
older than
until
we
morale's
are?
improved. Damn.
No,
what's up,
hey,
idiot?
I know
that's
what
a
I am.
testament to his skill as a builder.
Yep. I'm
I
literally
know what I
working
am.
on some old shit right now. Like this, I'm
This-
sanding down some of the glue. So there you go.
This man was like,
Yeah,
I know what
baby.
I'm about, son.
So what are you working on, Jay?
I am working on the 160 scale. Oh shit, I dropped something. 160 scale Scope Dog Turbo from Wave. It is this what the box.
I hear
Can
you.
I pet that dog?
I hear you're about them dogs.
Can I
Yeah.
pet that dog?
Pet that dog. But yeah, it's basically
Can I pet
the
that
Scope
dog?
Dog Turbo that Bandai is about to make a kit for, but an older one made by Wave that is fairly small. So I'm just putting it together and I'm gonna paint it like a D&D miniature. I'm gonna hand paint this.
I love
So I've
that.
never done it before, and I'd like to do so.
I am currently in the process of painting the high grade Amazing Red Warrior.
So
The Spanish
amazing.
guitar intensifies, bro.
You want to know what's not amazing about this kit? The weapons.
Damn.
What do you mean?
I hate the weapons on this thing. Like,
Why is that?
So this cannon right here, this is good.
Mhm.
This is a good weapon. I like this, right?
Yeah.
Sword gun, very Final Fantasy, kind of cool. Make a longer sword. I dig that. This is a hot pile of dog trash.
Damn.
Well, that does
This
look kinda funky.
double-ended beam cannon is this is stupid. I don't like this.
Damn.
Angry.
No, that design does a little weird because like the
It's the
cylindrical
only one.
design language, and then like that more angular end is kind of weird.
Yeah, it just I don't care for it. That's the only thing though. Like everything else, like I like it. I definitely like the face, the like almost vertical antennas, the no like mouth venting. Like I like a lot of what this kit is doing. I just hope my paint job is going to come out good because I only have one shade of red paint from Splash right now because I've been too lazy to order another one. So I'm doing the darker sections with a black primer, and I'm doing the lighter sections with a gray primer, and I am praying.
I am praying.
Make it work.
I am praying to Kira Yamato that this is going to work out the way I want it to.
So speaking of kit bashing and doing crazy shit like that. So here we've been talking about this since Requiem for Vengeance popped out, and we figured why not? The holidays are coming up, and it'll be a good time for folks while folks take time off or they're at home, or God forbid we get snow days. Knock on wood. I ain't trying to get a snow day this early, but and Seth has no idea what the hell snow is. So them in South Carolina, they don't
Fuck
know.
is snow?
Exactly. They're like, what, white powder? Well, I know about white powder, but I don't know about all that.
No,
but
we get sleet. We don't get snow. We get sleet.
Bro, dude. Okay, so I was in DC this last week. Friday, I'm supposed to fly out at like 6. I'm teaching a course, and like in the middle of my presentation, whatever, I finish, and I just happen to kind of like glance outside, and it's snowing, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. I checked the weather this morning. It didn't fucking say it was gonna snow. and dude, I immediately all motivation to finish the day out the window. Like I'm like, I don't wanna drive. I don't wanna do this shit. Cause I've never been in the DC area when weather like that hits. So I'm like, I don't know how these guys react to precipitation. I know how St. Louis reacts to precipitation. They're fucking stupid. So does the DMV area, is it the same? Or is it worse? We'll find out today. So,
find out this time.
Yeah. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, that's kind of how I felt. But anyway, so I actually ended up going to the Smithsonian, to the Air and Space, the big hangar, and the first thing and I saw the SR-71. The first thing that I was like, Shia LaBeouf was standing right there. That's Jetfire. So my dumb ass. But anyways, but yeah. So
anyways, kit bashing.
So speaking of kit bashing in the spirit of that, so we're doing what we call. So it's gonna be our group build. We're gonna start it at the. Let's say we're gonna start at the beginning of December, and it's gonna go all the way through the end of January. Actually, you know what? Let's go all the way through. We'll end it on Valentine's Day, and then we'll do a live. But we're actually not, instead of recording it, we're actually going to do a live episode, and we're going to do some draws. Now, the whole thing is it's a group build. It's not a contest. It's just for fun, ha-has, and enjoyment. You can do one of two things. You can get a Requiem for Vengeance kit from Requiem for Vengeance. Like you can find them at Target. Leaping Panda has some in stock.
Use code GUN+STOP
for 15% off.
Use code RB2
for
0% to pay more.
To pay more, yes. But for a 10% convenience fee. So anyway, but yeah, you can either build a Requiem for Vengeance kit and paint it, just kind of do whatever with it, or straight build, just build it, have fun with it, right? Or if you decide to go on the wild side, which is what I highly encourage, get any high grade, any HGUC kit, or use HGUC kits, and make your own version of an RFV kit out of those. If you catch my drift.
Or if you want to go even further and you have cool shit
Even
that I don't
further
have,
beyond.
you can 3D print some shit, and I like seeing that.
Yeah, hey, do crazy, go wild. Hey,
Do
master
you,
grade,
boo-boo.
high grade, whatever. Just have some fun with it. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
be an insane Mona Lisa. Just something fun. And this is all the spirit of just fun. We're gonna go from the beginning of December to February, and then in February we'll start going through. And so to track the build, you're gonna use hashtag. Oh, I literally had that shit written down. We're gonna do hashtag. Let's see here. Hashtag.
Fighto.
Hashtag Requiem for a Thunderbolt.
Hey,
And that'll allow us to track your build, and make sure you put the hashtag in your post, not the story.
You can also put it in the story.
I mean, you can, but I'm saying like the only way that we can find it is if you put it in your post.
Yeah.
So then what we'll do is we're gonna put all the participants' names on a list, and we're gonna raffle off. We said 4 or 3 high grades. What did you say?
3.
3. We'll do 3 high grades, and I have like 5 gachapons as well. So like we're gonna raffle off some stuff that may not be everything that we raffle, just kind of throw it out there. So we're gonna raffle off some stuff. It's gonna be fun. Again, obviously no purchase necessary, none of that shit. If you have, yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is just for fun, for kicks and giggles. We're gonna enjoy and have some enjoyment out of this. What do y'all think? You think it's gonna be some fun?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a blast doing it.
I have fun. You gotta pick me one of those Gundams up.
Well, you can pick it up at Leaping Panda Hobbies.
It's in stock right now.
Just saw the email come across yesterday, day before, Friday.
Yep, day before, yeah.
Yep.
And I'm really, really hoping. Oh, and well, some of them are on P Bandai. The team is on P Bandai. I'm waiting for the Goof Custom. That thing needs it, man. Oh god, I need that. I need that kit, man.
I'm telling it's still. I went back and looked at it again. That Goof Custom still looks like the garage resin conversion kit of it, and it looks so good. I would love to have that in high grade.
I'll say this hot take, hands down, the Gym and the Goof Custom are the 2 best looking suits in the series, in my personal opinion. And it's funny that the gun tanks still get it from the Goof Custom.
I want them to make the assault gun tank, but I've been wanting that ever since I saw it in MS Igloo anyway. So, although the one in MS Igloo is more fully armed, this one was missing some of the loadout, but whatever. It's like just
It looks good though. Like that'd be fun. Yeah, man, do the thing. Bandai, give us more kits. We'll buy that shit. Like, don't pay no mind to like the people that bitch and moan on. I mean, not that they really do, but it's like, oh no, I hate it. Like, bro, it's gonna get purchased.
Like if Bandai makes it, it's gonna get bought. Like I bought the Cup Ramen model kit.
So I think people have this problems where it's like if they don't like it, then it's bad, instead of just buying the shit they do like.
Wait. You mean you don't like it? You mean you like it? And you're not with us? Cancel him. How dare he not be outraged with us?
It's like, like the hearing people talk about the stuff that was announced at the hobby, the next phase thing. They didn't announce a lot on the Gundam side. We got Gunpla-kun, an update, and that was already a thing for the Zaku Gunpla-kun thing, the Char and the mass production Zaku. And we got the Shining Real Grade, and what else? They had a option set that the Meteor Hopper, like Fenice, the little motorcycle thing.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
that's pretty much
that's all.
all they
That's all
had
the
on that.
that's all rebranding too, because all
Yeah,
that stuff is getting rebranded.
I'm
that's
actually
pretty much all
really
they had.
glad that Bandai is making stuff like that and like easily accessible because like a lot of people could do cool stuff with that motorbike. They've got a gun barrel striker pack coming out. You know, just good stuff all around.
But I mean, like,
I think,
the Gunpla release
yeah,
was light, but I saw somebody say like they're coming out with the like just a pathetic real grade shiny gun. I was like, pathetic, bro? What you? It's a main character suit.
Pathetic. That thing looks
Yeah, that's what,
amazing.
bro. That's what I'm saying. And it's like it's gonna be like what I think like retail like $40. I'm like that's fine. That's I don't mind that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. When people don't like something, it's bad instead of just saying it's not for me. Because modern Bandai doesn't release anything actually bad. It may be something you don't like or you don't want or not a master grade because people, where are master grades? But they're kind of missing. But it's just there's so much other stuff out there. I know there's stuff that hasn't been made yet that they could be doing, but I don't think anything is really
Master grade
bad
H3
or
normal.
bro, like high grade after war Gundam Leopard. Where is he? You can't even make the whole team for the Freedom because where is he? But hey, maybe one day. But there's so much other stuff to get into that I'm not upset.
I mean, we're having to buy all the other like new G Gundam kits through P Bandai, so like, it
But
is what
here's the
it
thing,
is.
it's understandable because G Gundam's not everybody's cup of tea. So they're putting it out in the avenue that is best for it. So it's not like a Domon suit would probably get bought. Master Gundam probably get bought. Nobel Gundam, they buy like five of those so they can make a team of Saber Scouts. So like those, yeah, and say like fucking love and intelligence. Anyway, so those get bought, but I don't think anybody is like, well, we're not running to the store to pick up high grade future century Bolt Gundam. I am, but
I am.
not everybody. You say like that's not a everybody thing. Like I don't that's not super big popular like for a lot of a lot of the Western fans aren't really caring about that. Like as far as like, UC purists and stuff like that, it's gonna sit
So,
on the shelf.
but I mean, there's even stuff like how popular Wing is here in the West. Like, we still can't get like a Cancer, an Aries, a Taurus, a Virgo,
Bro,
the
I want a
mobile
Virgo so bad.
dolls,
And it's like
bro,
we
dude,
got
that
we
would be
got
so sick.
a new Serpent, a new high grade, or even a full mechanic Serpent from the Endless Waltz movie. Like,
I'd buy it.
I'd buy that. I'm not even like a huge 1/100 person. I'd buy it.
You
Since
know,
I,
it's kind of
you
weird that we
could
don't
be a
have
100
those.
person.
And like they're
right?
focusing on the side story. Isn't that kind of weird?
I wonder if they're just kind of like sticking to certain points when it comes to like the full mechanics. Like, oh, we're only going to do IBO, and then Real 100s are all UC stuff.
But then Ariel came out and it's full
Yeah,
mechanics.
yeah, exactly. So, well, and then Destroy, Raider,
Yeah, all the
Calamity.
so it's kind of like anything that's not UC is going to be full mechanics, and anything UC is going to be the Re 100. But what's the last Re 100 we got?
I was gonna say I don't
Uh,
even know Re 100 is still something
the
they do. I think
the
everything is gonna be full mechanic going forward.
the Rebao, I think.
Bawoo!
Let's see, Re 100.
But like Bandai starts these things and then it just kind of dies off, and we don't hear anything from it. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, the new full mechanics kits seem to be really good.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I also think part of the
Yeah.
well, it's not a problem to me, but I think part of the talking point or sticking point for some people is that Bandai makes a lot of kits for a lot of franchises. So, and then like if
Mm-hmm.
Gunpla production slows down, it's like okay, but when stuff does come out, look how well made that shit is. Because like
Mm-hmm.
they can either make a lot and make it fast, or they can make one really good thing and it takes a while. So,
Because speaking of the other properties, like the real grade Ava units and their color separation, the real grade Gel Geiger kits.
bro,
I mean,
look at
those
the
look
fucking
phenomenal.
Ultraman Blazar with like the red and blue,
Oh
like
yeah,
from yeah, that the way that shit was like molded into his chest and whatnot, and it's like it's not stickers. Dude has like red and
dude,
blue lightning going down his body, and it's like it's not
dude,
stickers.
how good the Common Rider 01 figure, not figure arts, figurize is
Yeah.
looking.
Oh, we're ready for that. Like I was watching some
Oh,
zero
so
one
ready.
clips today. Like we're ready for
Like I'm
that.
over here just like credit card, just
It's funny because
The
you asked for that shit the day before.
I did. I've been asking for it for a minute.
the Kuga, the new Kuga, was at my local. I saw it like a week and a half ago. I was like, shit.
I've been thinking about canceling my like Hobby Link Japan order because I pre-ordered that shit and I still don't have it. So it's like they haven't sent me a shipping notice, they hadn't sent me an in stock notice, nothing. So I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm thinking about canceling my order and just like buying it here because it's here already. So yep, I think I'm gonna do it tonight. I've been waiting for that. I'm like, that's the one I was asking for. It's like, hey, if we're gonna do this, like, if we already did like all 20 of the guys that came out before the new calendar. Like, okay, so that Heisei, that's what they call it, and then like 01 is the first Reiwa. And it's like if we did all the Heisei riders because they had a project, like all Heisei was the name of the project. It's done. All 20 of those dudes are made. So I'm like, what are we gonna do now? Final forms? Yes. And they started with Kuga. And I'm like, give me Ultimate Kuga.
It's like, yes, final forms.
So I need it. I'm gonna cancel that order. And when I get paid Thursday, I'm gonna give me Ultimate Kuga. It is what it is.
Damn. He said, done and done.
It makes me
But
wonder if they're gonna do like a P Bandai Common Rider 02.
they probably will, because Kamen Rider Fi's his final form was P Bandai. Fi's Blaster, like the red one. I don't know if you remember that, but yeah, it was P
Yep.
Bandai. Open your eyes for the next Fi's, which is the tagline. Well, I still say other people's taglines. Sorry.
Zaya
How dare
Enterprise.
you.
It's
How
high
dare you.
quality.
Heat in metal. But anyway, yeah, I would say to get back on track. But I didn't really have a track there. It was just kind of like a
No, man, this is just an update.
We like Common
thoughts.
Rider.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think I might grab it either this paycheck or next paycheck, just kind of because it's the last one.
Yep.
Well, actually, no, that's not the last one. There's another one. One of the other Kugas that I keep forgetting to buy a regular Kuga for.
oh yeah, the Amazing Mighty. Because you got to buy a regular
Yeah.
Kuga and then you got to swap out the Amazing Mighty parts, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
Well,
I
to be
did
fair,
it.
we just like Tokusatsu anyways.
We do, bro. I'm excited to have like my Beetleborg, some Ultraman, and some Kamen Riders next to each other, and then I'm gonna buy a Power Ranger so I can have a Super Sentai too.
I really wish those Flame Toys kits weren't so fucking expensive, man.
Yeah, Bandai spoils us on pricing, but yeah, like $40 a pop. It's like it's not so bad if you just buy one every now and then. But like, oh, good luck with Jason though. I haven't seen a Red Ranger in stock in a minute, but
Yeah, but
also
it's just the price that it is for what you get.
yeah,
Didn't Austin St. John get in some legal trouble?
he did. There was like some fraud allegations, but I haven't seen more become of that, so I'm not gonna speak on that.
Yeah.
Also, I met him and he's a really cool guy. As far as like talk to the fans and whatnot, like yeah, like at a convention I talked to him and Walter Jones, Zach, Jason and Zach, Red and
Yep.
Black, and he had me laughing, bro, because we were people asking questions, and one person asked like if he's like, if Jason could have a love interest in the show, who would you have picked? And he's like, well,
He had
and
one.
answering as himself, the guy, he's like, if it could have been anybody, he's like, probably Trini. He's like, R.I.P., but probably Trini. He's like, or if they could have made it happen, he's like, hey man, Scorpina can get it. He said that like word for word. He said Scorpina can get it, and I'm like, bruh. We started laughing, of course, but I'm just like, hey, that's wild. It's a wild thing for you to say, even though we all know it.
It's a very brave thing of you to say.
Shit, he shot his shot. He was shooting a shot.
You did.
Oh man.
But no, yeah, man. Like I to kind of bring it around a little bit. Like I've honestly been like I almost feel like I've had a notepad everywhere I go like for the last like week because I've been just trying to figure out thoughts for GBWC next year, and I think honestly I not doing Cerulean this year really helped me like creatively to kind of like not feel, I guess, burdened by kind of builds that I don't know may not be what I want to do. It's just something that I feel like I have to do.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't like doing certain things like um within restrictions. Like you know what I mean? Like if it's like
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much of like a rule, not like GBWC because like you expect that, like that's up there.
Par for the
But
course.
yeah, there you go. But when it's like the build is lined out for me too specifically, I don't want to do that. It feels like a chore. Like that's how I felt when I used to draw stuff too. Like people ask me to draw specific stuff, I'm like, well, I want to draw what I want to draw. So like when the hobby becomes like a chore, then it's like, well, now I don't get any release from doing the hobby. This is just a task to do.
yeah. And that's kind of why I like why for at least for this for the group build, I was like, hey, just have fun with it. There's a lot of tips and things. There's a lot of like, for example, a lot of the Ray Studio stuff. Like, hey, this is how you do the 3 beam saber thing. Like how you scratch build it. I thought that was insanely cool.
Such a
Like,
good video.
like, hey, how do you make your own version of that using guidelines like that? Like, just I don't know, man. Just let's have fun with it. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
What's that term? Carp launch.
Yeah.
Like carte blanche. Like just
There we go. Carp launch. Oh my god.
Carte blanche is like, hey, you have a blank check.
You
So
do
you can
you.
say
Exactly.
carte blanche, but you can't say impulse. Like it's blanche, man. You say blanche, it's blanche.
I say
I'm
blanche.
bringing that up. It's not blanche.
Oh, I'm aware of what it is. I just say it wrong.
You know what? I expect that from you though. Not in a
I
rude
do it
way,
just for you, buddy.
in an endearing, like, yeah, that's Seth. Like, who else but Seth? Like that type of thing.
It's like, God, that guy's a dick. Yeah, but we love him.
Yeah, and that's all of us, right? You have to be more specific.
That guy's a dick. Which one?
Do you have the
like,
slightest
damn.
idea how little that narrows it down?
Oh my god, bro! That was one of the funniest. That was a subversion of expectations for a freaking cartoon. You killed my father. You have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down. I was like, damn, dude, shit.
Mm-hmm.
What
You know
is
how many
what is
people
that
like you?
from?
Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah.
So what's his
That's
name? Derek Powers, Blight, right?
Derek Powers, Blight, yeah.
Blight.
Oh,
That's it.
bro. Speaking of Batman Beyond, did you guys see the fan made short film?
I hadn't watched it yet, but I saw that you sent it to me.
I've seen the previews for it, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's pretty good. Like for being fan made, the guy that acts as Beast Boy in Titans plays Terry McGinnis in it.
Oh, so like
yeah,
a real
I saw
actor.
that, yeah.
All right.
I thought it was good. Like I if you're gonna do it a certain way,
real actor.
oh, I'll put it in. You know where I'm gonna put it.
Down in the description.
Hey, yeah, you know what? I'll draw it in the description too. Hey guys, have fun with it. We absorb other nerd stuff as well, not just
That's right.
Gundam and Gunplay.
We are
Gundam
not a
accessories.
one-trick pony.
I mean, we did just talk about
we
Kamen
talk
Rider
about
and Power Rangers and stuff. They probably know
Yeah, but
that.
that's also like that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Metal Hero.
Bro.
Oh, hey. So the other day, I kind of like told myself like, you know what? I think I might actually start streaming like gaming, but I know what I'm going to start streaming because I downloaded the Metal Gear Solid Volume 1. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that Metal Gear.
Boom, 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 boom.
What is? Oh god, I can't think of it. What is Armor Core? That's what it is. Armor
Yep.
Core.
Armored Core.
What console did the first Armor Core come out on?
PlayStation 1.
Ha ha! There it is. And it's there for download. Yep, I'm about to get this on my on my Ambernick.
Nice.
Because I've never played an Armor Core game.
And say 6 was the first one I played, and I'm just like, hey, bro, I love mech shit. This is great. And like a guy I used to be cool with gave me some of the older ones on PS3, so I'll go ahead and play those too because my PS3 still works.
Armor Core, Project Phantasma.
Oh, you know what?
Core,
Speaking of Armored
Master
Core,
of Arena.
you know how like Bandai's putting out those Armored Core kits? So like
Yes.
currently waiting for them to put out basically all the parts I need to make my Armored Core in game. So then I'll get that and paint him up the way he looks in the game, and then I'll have my guy in real life.
So, and then the PS2 is Armored Core 2, 3, Another Age, Last Raven, Nexus, 9 Breaker. They had a bunch of them on the PS2.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. And then there's some adjacent stuff like I think it's like Murakumo, I believe, on Xbox.
Yeah.
And they made a model kit for that too.
Armored Core 4 and 5 were on the PS3, and then 6 was on the PS4.
Yep, and that's the most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's wild? The first PS2 Gundam game was what is it? G Savior.
You said
Actually a good game,
PS2?
though. Yeah, first PS2, first Gundam game that was on PS2 was G Savior. Actually, a pretty
It
good
wasn't
game.
it wasn't Journey to Jabro?
I think G Savior was made before that though.
Oh damn.
We just didn't get it.
No, but we got the shitty movie.
Well, that's Canadian made, so it was already over here.
If anybody has a copy of G Savior and they wish to not have it anymore, I am willing to buy it from you for the collection.
So we could probably find it online.
Oh, I'm sure we can, but this is more fun.
You said that with some mischief, man.
I like the challenge. There we go. I gotta download this.
Oh yeah, like another thing, since we're just saying stuff, the this scope dog here, like I got it all decaled up and whatnot, so I'm gonna practice weathering on this because scope dogs should be weathered. They just don't look right factory fresh because they don't last long, and they put them through the ringer.
Dude, one of these days I'm gonna buy a scope dog and I'm gonna build it and I'm gonna paint it up in my style and I'm just gonna send it to you and not say a word.
Hey, bro, I'd appreciate it because I love scope dogs.
Like
I have
it's
a
just
fucking
gonna
kennel over
it's
here.
just gonna randomly show up at your house with a note that just says, "I found out where you live."
Fair enough.
Damn.
Opening up a dog park. Also, gonna drink to some chauvinism. There you go. Chinlaw. Yes, the gender
Regular
gap.
cup.
Exquisite.
Oh my god. Speaking of water break.
I don't mean that at all.
Hydrate or
This is
dihydrate.
Wu Fei.
Oh man. Oh, speaking of, that's November delivery.
I got my
No,
notification too.
December delivery.
Yeah, it's November now. December. Yeah.
I got nothing because the only thing I have on the way from P Bandai is Dragon Gundam, and that's not shipping until like January.
I was just about to ask because my Dragon Gundam order is on Jan's account, so I didn't remember when it was shipping.
Yeah, I looked it up last night. It's a January shipping. I think January 25. So, right around the corner.
Nice.
And then at this point, all we need is Bolt Gundam, and we have the Shuffle Alliance.
Watch them pull a curveball and put out Spiegel before they put out Bolt.
I would be pissed, or just like out of left field, we finally get Tequila Gundam.
Hey
They
man,
won't-
so
they
I
ain't
wore
gonna
my tequila. I wore the Tequila Gundam shirt during my trip, and I got some stares, like I typically do. But it's just funny because like today's today on my story, I was mowing my lawn, I was harnessing my Hispanic powers, and I mowed the fuck out of that lawn. By the way, that shit looks beautiful.
Bro,
That's what he's good
that
at.
was the whole reason. I wasn't able to get it, but if I could have gotten my hands on the G Gundam Blu-ray Collector's Edition, it comes with a Tequila Gundam shot glass.
I did get that.
I have a Tequila Gundam beer glass, like a regular pint. I got that out. Like Tex Marquise, she has a T Pub. Is it a T Public store?
Yeah, that's a actual company.
I'm trying to remember if it's T Public or if it's something else that she has where she has her like the Tequila Gundam stuff.
You say it could be T Public, maybe Redbubble, Etsy, but it's probably T Public.
Oh, it's an Etsy. Oh, it's Etsy. Okay, hold on. Let me here. Once again, a screen.
Bro, I had to assemble this figure. It's like, oh, never mind. You're doing something. I'll show you later.
So yeah, I had this shirt.
Hey,
And the funny thing about it is that when I bought it, it was a little tight, but lost some weight, and now it fits great. So it's like, hey, and I think, oh yeah, and I have this glass.
Hey,
yo, congratulations, man.
So, oh shit, she does have a shot glass. Oh, well, I know what I'm gonna order next. Oh, there we go. And then she has like a patch.
Okay, I've seen the patch. I've seen the patch before.
So yeah, so I'm gonna get the patch and the shot glass next. Yeah, there we go. It's like, why are you buying all this stuff? You're not even Mexican. It doesn't matter, man. Brown support brown, baby.
Hey, I just like the character, bro.
It's like, I'm just here, man. Just shit.
I mean, hell, I got this Crossbone Vanguard hat on, not a space pirate. I am a pirate, though.
I'm over here rocking the Hufflepuff hat. Oh, that's neat.
And he's not European.
So I just found, I'm scrolling through Instagram right now, and I just found somebody working on a Moon Gundam, and they've done it two-tone green with some white shoulders, but they put the aerial rebuild backpack on it.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I just sent it to y'all. Oh, of course, it's none other than Laced Up Gunpla himself.
Where'd you send it to?
Insta.
All right. Guess what, boys? We sharing the screen once again.
Let's do it because this is worth it. Because if any of y'all don't know, Laced Up Gunpla is out here doing some really, really cool shit. He's an absolutely phenomenal dude and partnered with Gun Primer, and he has his own Laced Up Gunpla Razor coming out.
Yeah,
so just a cool dude.
Damn.
That's so sick.
That's pretty dope.
And look at that splash paint on the table.
That looks hot. I like that.
Yeah, dude does some wild stuff. Gotta support the homie. As soon as his razor comes out, I gotta pick it up.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I know my razor's still good, but I know I probably should buy another one because just in case. Because I've been seeing a lot of I don't know why, man, but I've seen a few posts here and there, of, like people shit like broken, and dude, it scares the shit out of me to break these glass files. I'm like,
I
dude, I'd be
bet.
so sad.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's why like I just buy like bulk like these Hobbytown glass files. It was a 3-pack for like $22.
They're pretty good. Those are
I
the
mean,
Infinity, right?
I actually don't know who makes these because there is no labeling on it at all.
Ah, yes,
Say, this is the kind I
no
use.
brand.
It's made by a company called Mont Blue. I mean, it's for nails, of course, but like I like the way
I,
the grit feels against the plastic. Like I've gotten used to the
yeah,
way this is made, so that's the kind I get.
yeah. I
I
also
will buy
use
another one.
the Display Siren. So the displays are pretty good too. I like them.
I like so like gun primer, dude. Like even though they left me on red, I still gun primer's product is really good for like your average builder, and it really provides a great like foundational equipment base. Like if you want like you use their razor, their origin glass files, and their sand loop set, and you're good. Like it's all you need because it has what is it 400 600 no it's 200 400 600 and 800 grit, and then the glass file varies depending on how much pressure you apply. Uh, and then display actually has some really nice like 1,000 through like 2,000 sandpapers that are or actually no, not even that. You just use the surfacer finishers from gun primer and you're done. Look at that shit. Please read my message. Ooh-wee.
Oh yeah, earlier, about stuff we just got in. I forgot to mention the Go Canon Jacobius node resin parts that I got in. Now,
Oh
only thing about
shit!
it
Yeah, I
is
remember that.
it doesn't give you the fucking like I don't know why they do this, where they'll just be like, "Hey, the stuff is on the backpack, so that's the Canon version," and I'm just like, "That's not a Canon, because it's literally like the giant bazooka that the Dom uses, like, but shoulder mounted, like it can you know like the fucking Gatling gun that the Gundam EX has, like over its shoulder, that like on a hinge. It just basically put a bazooka on his back and they call it the cannon. I'm like, that's not a cannon, but okay. I'm not gonna argue with you because I mean, because it's not a cannon. But I mean, I can make that modification
It's like
myself. I have a few of those because that's my favorite bazooka from Xeon. So
speaking of like resin, I I was gonna look into one of those Project V Hobby conversion kits and for a high grade like for the goof. Oh, he's
yeah,
gonna
do it.
grab one of them, and I think I might do that, and maybe for the goof, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I knew he was going for that. He's got some. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
My
baby.
Supreme Regelgu Jaeger.
Go, go.
And then another one that I have that I've got that one. The other one that I haven't even painted this one, so this one's still pure resin on a kit bash. I got the flight unit, so I've got this goof that I'm working on
yeah,
with
that looks
the
sick.
flight backpack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking camo, either desert or forest color scheme on this one. I haven't decided, which is why it's not painted yet. I'm stuck between it, but
I think when it comes to camo on that, So, I mean, you can use shit. Fuck, anyone's a winner. Honestly, it just depends on the colors you got.
Exactly. But like I knew Jayhound would appreciate this, and then another buddy of ours, the Gelgoog guy, will definitely appreciate this as well.
Damn,
Gelgoog enthusiasts.
Jayhound multiplying. The ideology
There's more of
persists.
us. People like Go-Goos out here.
The horrors persist, but so do I.
I said that shit to a friend of mine the other day. I was like, the horrors persist, but so do I. And then she's like, out of spite.
Out of
That's
spite.
right.
It's like I don't battle with depression. Depression battles with me.
I'm not
I'm
stuck
locked
in
in
here
here
with
with
you.
you.
You're not. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're locked. Yeah. You're locked in here with me.
3 minutes. I've
Bro.
got you for 3 minutes.
I made the mistake of saying that shit in class like last week before I went to DC. We were doing live sparring. Like that's one of the first times when we were doing that shit. And bro, I don't know what got into me. I was feeling myself, and I said, and the coach was like, "Yeah, we're gonna put 3 minutes. It's gonna be 3 minute rounds. We're gonna go around the room. It's gonna be it's gonna be like this for damn near the whole class. If you need to take break, take break. But that's how it's gonna be, bro." This and like I don't know why, but I was like 3 minutes of playtime, and that's when he called me over like to hey you come get me here in a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
That shit rocked, bro. I told you he kneed the fuck out of my fucking my rib, dude, and that shit still hurts.
Oof.
So,
man.
while I got y'all here and we're kind of rambling, it is getting
Yeah.
closer to the end of the year. So, I spoke about a little bit of my goals. So, I think this would be a good opportunity. What are some of your goals and aspirations in the hobby for next year?
Man,
I'm coming at like literally left field with a curveball, unprepared, first thing off your head. What do you want to do next year?
so I want to kit bash. I want to do a master grade kit bash. Like, I mean, I'm talking about like some, like I have a short list. But surprise, surprise, two of the kits I'm buying off of Jishin. Surprise to no one that he has two of the kits that I need.
The devil himself,
All right, that bastard.
Mr. P. Bandai,
Yep, Mr. P. Bandai.
John P. Bandai.
Yep, and also I do intend on doing scribe lines. Like even if it's just rescribing existing lines, I do want to do that.
So
What
for me,
what about you, Jay? What are your aspirations?
well, I've never actually worked with resin before, so that's one of these. We're gonna get to that. Make that Go-Goo look like a Jacobius Go-Goo. Also,
Yeah.
I've been collecting Go-Goo high grades, like like the Shars and the mass production types, because I'm going to do some customs on them. Because there's a Vincent Gleisner high mobility type that I want to do. It's got a
Okay.
resin kit. That'll be the next one I buy. Um, I need to buy the Jim Cannon resin kit like you got because I forgot about it for a while there, so I need to actually do that. And specifically for those Go-Googs, I want to do basically a high grade Black TriStar Go-Googs that they can get in Gearin's Greed, which is basically like, hey, if they don't die, they can upgrade to Go-Googs, and I want to do that because they look cool. Um, I also want to do like weathering and scribing and stuff like that. That's like one of the two big parts of the hobby that I haven't actually touched. I do have some like water-based panel liner coming through because I usually do my panel lining by hand with the marker. Like usually I just use one of these and like just go inside the lines because I have control. But I want to try it the other way, the like capillary action. And say it's a bit ambitious, but I'm trying to because I shelved this project for a little bit, but I'm trying to figure out a way to kit bash a high grade Bawu with a no grade Epion, so I can have like two dragon based things put together. So I'm gonna make that work because doing that Zaku Aurelius old to gold contest and having to like use
Yes.
like third party joints and like the Baldin arms unit to like give it more articulation, having to make extra thrusters with putty and stuff like that. Well, not thruster, but it was like the port where the thruster would go. Like I've got more confidence remodeling shit, so I think I can actually make that work now.
Love it.
And that's something that because I was looking at because so what I have in mind to do as like the big build for next year is going to require some modification, some installing of poly caps in places where they aren't there, and it's going to be one of those things where like understanding how to place it and how to like so it can function is definitely I'm a little worried about it, but it's something that I feel like hey man, you're gonna have to figure this out, and going from there, that'll be like the starting point. But I have like two ideas on how to do it. It's just just getting the pieces here so I can actually figure it out. Start really experimenting.
So you don't always have to use polycaps to add articulation too. You can use brass rods. You can create new sections with putty if you have to. Um, you can, well, yeah, still like drill a hole, add a brass rod to do some stuff. You can use armature wire to add articulation under, basically under the hood. As long as it moves and looks nice, it's still fine. But like watching Japanese builders remodel old kits really helped. And I have in our private Discord server, I actually have a goof being remodeled, and it's all with English subtitles. So I would say you'd start there if you want to like know how to add polycaps to shit that don't have it, and like other cheat codes that you can use. Like this dude, he had beads, like necklace beads that were like round that had a
Yeah,
3 millimeter hole. So he would use that to create a ball joint instead of having to actually get a ball joint. Like basically 3 millimeter bead, 3 millimeter brass rod, bam, ball joint. And I was like, oh damn, smart.
because like when I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, I was looking at parts. Like everything that I was looking at was looking at from a perspective of like, hey, am I going to need some of these materials? Uh, and like brass rods came up in my mind. Like, okay, am I gonna put that in the waist area so I can like fix it, or am I gonna have it stand on its own, or am I gonna have something like a clear acrylic rod instead so you can see through it and not have this like brass piece like a big metal. Um, just kind of like literally like workshopping it in my head, and it's gonna come down to a point where I'm gonna have to like gonna have to get in line and speak with the master himself. Speak with old Gumpla Luke and like be like, hey man, this is what I want to do. This is kind of the direction that I'm headed, and I have the whole idea, dude. I literally wrote down the kits that I need, right, and then I started writing down like extra parts, and then the whole thing. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to find a built one of this. I'm gonna have to find just for a second, just rat fuck it for parts. Um, Specifically like one of like it's crazy like one kit is solely for the weapons that it provides. Another kit is solely for two or three parts, like large parts, but they're still if I need them. The other kit's the main kit, and then I have some HD builder parts that I'm going to use like for it, like that and then plot plate because I'm going to scratch build a few pieces that I've never done that shit before. So, here we are.
Ambitious.
Yeah,
But
man. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous about it, but I think it'll end up looking good.
yeah. Say it'll build some real skill, and say we'll level up along the way. And if it don't go the way we planned, at least we'll learn.
And maybe the lessons we
Uh,
learned were the ones we met along the way. Damn, that
All right.
sounds.
Well, whew, it's getting late, isn't it?
Oh god, that's funny.
Uh,
Oh man, but and honestly though, I'm really really excited to see what we come up with for next year and like what we do next year, 'cause especially with. So honestly, Seth, you asked the question. What are you gonna do?
so, like I said before, I want to start working with dioramas more. Maybe some simple stuff to start out with, like some very small like action bases, like Luke's Dream of Flight comes to mind for like a small action base style um kind of diorama. I'm gonna keep working on scribing because I haven't talked about it a lot, but I have been scribing in my Strike Liberator. I had to rescribe some of the lines for that and scribe through some claw plate that I added to the beam rifle because like a panel line just abruptly stopped and I didn't like that. So, got the cheap tools out and scribe through it. I've got another really ambitious kit bash coming up. I want to make my own high grade gem turbulence. So I'm going to work on that, and that may or may not be my entry for GBWC next year. We'll see how that goes. Yes, Jay?
Oh no, that's ambitious. Just like, yeah, I just interested in that.
Yeah. So it for right now, I've got the kits already. The idea is the Gem Sniper 2, and I've got a high grade full armor 7th. And then I've got some like builder's parts laying around that I think I can put everything together. And I might have to buy some more kits down the line to make this idea. Like when the kit bash actually starts, I might have to buy some stuff. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna keep kit bashing. I'm gonna keep on painting. I'm gonna keep trying to level up my painting. Yeah, hopefully got some good stuff coming down the pipe.
I I was literally looking at like kind of like what to do and shit. And dude, honestly, man, I envy that you at least have a at least one main idea, like one route to go, right? And I've sat here like, dude, I feel like, the fucking like Super Mario 3 where you like go into the little mushroom house and you have like, it's either the mixy matchy sliders or the 3 chests. That's kind of where I'm over here. Like, I have 3 really, really good options and I have no idea what to fucking do. And I want to start it. I want to start on it January 1st. You know what I mean? Like, bang, hit the ground running, 2025 and boom. Finish my Wing Zero and then start on that shit. Because I want to have at least the main kit done for Tulsa Modelers Forum in April. Kind of basically, I'm gonna try and model this in the same path progression as Luke. Like Luke did the Zeta, and he had the Zeta out there for Tulsa Modelers Forum last year, and then he built the diorama and everything else as the year went on. So I don't know. That was just kind of my idea.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's just the thing is that, and this is, I mean this in the most professional way possible, but like, I feel that I'm not saying that my kit was great or anything like that, but there are things that put kits in at the GBWC that I went to above mine because they had dioramas and I didn't. And I'm like, if me not doing dios is holding me back, then I need to step to the next level with them. I can't just like, I feel like I can't just like keep getting away with, oh yeah, it's just a regular action base.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move along with it, and go there.
It gives them more to look at and more to judge when you do a diorama. So I get how that could be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can do cool stuff like actually like set a scene. Like you can recreate like your favorite scenes from the anime using dioramas.
So that's one of the 2 is specifically like a scene taken from an intro sequence of one of the shows.
Mm-hmm.
And how the kit's going to be displayed.
See, the first thing that went through my mind, like knowing you, I thought you'd want to do like a space scene with the Stark Jagan from Unicorn.
So, man, if I had another Stark Jagan, I would. I would definitely do that shit because, man, that pilot, bro, fucking salute you, bro. That motherfucker was shit. The only reason he died is because he went up against one of the main characters of the show.
He went up against somebody with plot armor, and he did not.
You know, they just, yeah. Sorry, dude. You went up. It's like, hey, Jared, why don't you ever win in Zeta? Because you keep going up against the main character, bro.
Because you
Right?
keep fighting
Like-
Camille. Like,
It's
stop
like
fighting
Jared,
Camille.
Jared-
Go fight
He's not
Reklo
even a
or
bad pilot.
something.
Yeah, bro. Like Jared versus like I don't know, like Cats or somebody. Like yeah, he's probably got that. It's like
Man,
go fight him.
Fuck Cots, man.
I like him. You know what? And I'm tired of pretending that people have a good reason to dislike that kid. I like that kid. I can explain it. Yeah, I like him.
It was disappointing when he died.
I didn't. Yeah, it's very anticlimactic and very like kind of what a waste. But there
It's like,
there
oh,
goes any
man,
character
not
development he
the
could
G
have had.
defensor.
Shut up.
Man,
See,
we wasted such a good
Oh.
piece of equipment on such a ho hum character.
See,
I get
that
you.
was my thing. Like, it wasn't that he died. It was just like, oh man, there goes the G defensor. No more Super Gundam.
I don't like either one of you.
Hey man, fuck them kids.
What's this kid doing in a mobile suit? Hey man,
You
I
know
don't
what?
see you with I don't see you with new type levels,
Family.
bro. That's Camille Bidon's territory.
You know what? We should have an episode where we like have either like a hear me out or like defend your client in court, like that type of thing. Like defend this character.
Camille
Like,
Bidon,
or,
attorney at law.
like
Camille
an
wasn't
unpopular
wrong.
opinion.
Camille wasn't, bro. Dude, Camille. Oh my god, dude. Before we start signing off, Camille did nothing wrong, right? This
I
man
agree.
got assaulted by 4 full-grown adults, 4
Well, that was his
Titans
fault.
officers. Bro, dude,
Immediately
Jared said he had a
they-
girl's name.
Okay, but like
Hey,
people have freedom of speech.
but-
Yeah, but he ain't got freedom to catch his hands for talking shit.
I mean,
Hey,
there are
for the
consequences to
record, Jay,
actions.
there are. Jay, I want to throw this out there. I absolutely love the idea of doing like a "but hear me out" type of episode. Defend your case.
You know
Write
what?
that
That
down,
could be
write
a
that
great that could be a really good thing to do live.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
because we could be like, hey, we'll do a poll, like top 10, defend your case or whatever, and then we'll discuss each one of those one by one.
So basically, the entire episode is going to be me defending Seed.
At this point, dude, dude, man, I can't.
I don't know.
Fuck, man, no, man. I dislike you right now, bro. That hurt. That hurt right here. It really do be your own people, man. Damn. Well, that being said, on that bomb, like the folks in Top Gear used to say, "Fucking Top Gear," I miss that show. On that bombshell, any outgoing comments before we wrap up?
Nah, not for me. I yapped enough today. I appreciate y'all being here.
Thank you for your bravery tonight.
Thank you for your bravery tonight. I'm just
Again,
again, I'm humbled and I'm grateful.
we are ReadyBuilder2.
Build, Seth.
I'm humbled
build.
and I'm humbled and I'm grateful, and the grind is not stopping anytime soon. I want to continue to show that I am worthy of the trophy.
Hey man, just keep, and what was it? Just keep building.
Just keep
There
building.
you go.
Just do the thing.
But yeah, that being said, y'all have a great night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, we're gonna be on YouTube, Spotify. We're just trying to establish a decent schedule going on here. But yeah, for the build, yeah, go ahead.
When are we moving to SoundCloud?
Oh, get out of here!
Oh God.
Get out of here!
I'm sorry. Ignore me. Moving on.
This guy. Anyways, appreciate you guys tuning in. Spotify, YouTube. Check out our Instagram for any updates. And again, my name's Jan, aka the Gunpla Stop. We have Seth ReadyBuilder2 and Mr. J Hound. Y'all have a great time. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by.